Picture this, your girlfriend has just ran off and is probably getting with another guy, and you are wallowing in self-pity and self-sadness and feeling like your life is over. Love isn't for you. You're never going to find anyone like that. You're never going to find anyone near that level of connection. And you forget you've only got two things you can do in this scenario. And the first one is wallowing in self-pity and hurting yourself and feeling like you're terrible and being the victim and holding yourself back. And the second one's on the complete opposite spectrum. It's using it as a positive and taking yourself forward. And I've had things in the past where I could literally use it as a complete negative situation or a positive situation. And especially in relationships and all this stuff and dealing with women, it's quite hard to not be completely negative from that. And it's quite hard for you to be positive through that. But when we look on a longer term perspective, and this is what I want you lot to truly do right now, look on a longer term perspective. Let's say you got this guy who is negative and sad about himself. He starts drinking a load, he starts staying indoors, he starts smoking loads of weed, and his life just starts deteriorating and deteriorating and deteriorating. And before you know it, he's got no money, he's broke, he's sad, he hates himself, and he hasn't used that situation as a positive at all, which he needed to use that situation as a positive. But on the other spectrum, you got the other guy who used that as a positive and thought, this is something I need to improve. I can't be dependent on someone for my happiness. Therefore, I'm going to look into myself, look into my mental health, start meditating, start journaling, start working on my goals, where I want to be, my business goals, who I want to be as a person, fitness goals as well, and pushing yourself forward physically, leading to a mental improvement. And 6 months down the line, a year down the line, he is in a much better position. He's got more money, more confidence, and he believes in himself. And these are the two different spectrums we need to truly think of when we're going through something like this, because it's so easy to look at yourself as a victim. We all do it. We all do it. We always look at ourselves as a victim and we think our life is over. We're never going to find anyone like that and everything is done. We always do it. But on the other perspective, we're not viewing it from a positive perspective sense in a future tense, if that makes sense. And a lot of times it is a positive. It's not negative at all. And a lot of times if we view it from that perspective, we can actually find the optimism in that and a better life in that, instead of us holding ourselves back. And I just want you lot watching this more so over to understand that this is the best thing that you can go through. It's almost up to you what you choose. Do you choose to hold yourself back, get addicted to drugs, smoking a load, eating loads of shit food, and holding yourself back and looking in the mirror and feeling like you're shit, you're terrible, and you're fat as fuck, and you hate yourself, and you're never gonna find a girl like that? And if anything, you push yourself further back and now you're in debt and now you hate yourself and your life's going downhill? Or do you use it as a positive? You push yourself forward, you build your mental health, build your resilience, build you as a person, get in better shape, have more social interactions, and actually look at yourself in a positive perspective where you're actually better as a person. And you look at yourself and over time, you actually achieve a person that you truly are grateful for, and you find someone better in a longer term perspective because you are a better person. This is what we got to view it as when we go through something like this. If we don't view it from this perspective, we're going to make the wrong decision and lead us down a negative path. And I don't want any of that for you. If anything, we need to look at it from the other perspective. We deserve this pain in a sense, and this pain is amazingly positive, and you should be grateful that person left you, because now you're out on your own and you start to build your own mental health, your own self-worth, your own reliance on yourself, which is way more better than your reliance on another person. You shouldn't have your reliance on another person anyway, especially your self-worth and how you view yourself. You can actually build that self-love and push yourself forward. That will be in all different areas of your life in a future tense, and will be very apparent in all situations, especially your social interactions. And that's going to be the true message in this video. Hope you lot got a lot of value. If you want to get in amazing shape, shoot me an email, rolllouis23@gmail.com. Thank you.